Okay, so this is a jib sheet, and the whole jib system is pretty simple, pretty standard. Over here is where it's mostly different, but this is the tensioner. It pulls the mast backwards and forward. It's basically how you adjust your rake. And then these are chocks. These are pretty important, actually very important. They straighten the bottom of the mast, and they are used to basically counteract the forces that you get when the mast bends when you're on the trapeze. We have these right here. These are tank covers. We can actually get inside the boat, and we can access the jib cleats and make some changes to jib cleats if we want. And up there we have the front tank to see what's going on, if we have water in there or something. That will come through the screws in the spin bags.
All the controls are led back internally to the skipper so that we'll be playing them upwind. So here's Vang, here's Cunningham, topping lift. This is centerboard. So adjusting these upwinds, huge deal.
In the back of the boat, it's not much. It's pretty handy difference here is that you got a main sheet cleat instead of up here that you'll be sitting on the whole entire upwind and downwind. And the adjustable bridle here is run with actual pulleys instead of just having to splice finger traps.
Well, we got the kite, and we use that for the downwind, and that comes in through this bag in here. It's an asymmetrical kite, so that means like it has a single pole in the back. You have to change sides. It's not a big, kind of the new style.
Like a lot of other things on 29, everything's super like easy and universal and simple. Like we got the self-tacking jib, pretty simple. Just goes over right when you tack. We also got the auto bailers, so water goes right out. You only really use one line because main and jib are attached together and spin sheets are attached together, so everything's like accessible wherever you are. You don't have to worry about lines everywhere. It's just about going fast and focusing on the racing.
One really cool feature about the F-16 is that it's got a 16-to-1 downhaul, and it comes out of these two blocks down here, and then it runs out here, and it's got another purchase in it up here for like 3 inches. It's like 2 or 3 feet of rope. Then it's all on a bungee, and it goes all the way up back through the tramp. Yeah.
So a cool thing about the F-16 is the size of our asymmetrical spinnaker. Downwind you can get going really fast inside the big breezes, and it's a lot faster compared to like the 420s and stuff. So we have the tack right here. That's pulled out first while we're rounding the mark, and then as soon as we round the mark, you pull on the halyard, and that raises it up.
We have double traps on the F-16, and they're a little bit different than like 29er traps and I-420 traps because this part actually like comes down, so you can like hook in it and it'll stay hooked in when you come in the boat. Makes transitions really easy, and yeah.
In the laser, the most important control is definitely the Vang. It just helps get some bend into the mast. So what I do with my Vang is I like to have a splice right here because a lot of tension is on this line. So it's really important to keep it strong. And yeah, a lot of pulleys just so you can get it on. And on really heavy air, like you want to crank it on as hard as you can because it flattens up the sail a bunch. Depowers the sail. And then when you let it out, the mast kind of pops forward and it opens up the leech a little bit. The most important thing in a laser to go fast is just body position and hiking hard. And then the lines kind of just follow through. It's pretty simple to know like how to adjust the sail because there's only 3 controls. So it's really important to just like play tactically and just hike when you can.